So far, we've considered permutations and permutations with some conditions. However, we have not seen any permutations with repeating objects. For example, if we were arranging letters to form a word, so far we've seen words that had A, B, C, and D, 4 distinct letters. But now we're going to see cases where we have A, B, C, and A again. So we've repeated at least one of the elements in the set. And this is going to change the way we approach the question because, of course, we're going to have some redundancies or things that have been counted twice. Let's dive in with warm-up number 2. A store manager is making a fruit display at the entrance to the produce department. For the display, she is arranging a pear, a banana, an apple, and an orange as shown above. So what is the number of fruit displays that can be made with these 4 fruits? Well, this is very simply 4 elements being arranged, so 4 factorial. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 makes 24. So there are 24 ways to arrange the 4 pieces of fruit. However, later in the day, the manager realizes they've sold out of apples and decides to they sold out of oranges. So she replaces the orange with another apple, which is visually identical to the first apple. And this matters here. So let's say that we had a red apple and a green apple. Those are 2 distinguishable elements. We would not have a repeating object. However, here, if I were to represent these fruits with letters, we have P for pear and B for banana, and now we have A for apple and A for apple. And what we have to see is we can't really distinguish between the 2 apples as we could earlier when we had pear, banana, apple, and orange, in which the order of those last 2 objects would make a difference. So the manager realizes that with the original display, rearranging the last 2 items gave a different arrangement. However, with the new one, it doesn't. So we're asked to make a conjecture on whether more or less distinct arrangements can be made with a new display. Take a second to think about this. Can we make more distinct displays now that we have 2 apples instead of an apple and orange at the end? In the set? Or can we make fewer? Well, it should be no surprise that because we are more limited in which object we can choose in the 3rd position or 4th position or wherever the first apple ends up, we have fewer. We're expecting to have fewer arrangements with the newer display. So fewer arrangements for new display. And we're going to see in the next couple of slides here how we determine the actual numerical value of this.